guys, my name is Christina and welcome to episode 5 of our Read It or Unhaul It series. So once again, this is a series that I'm doing here on YouTube to help me get through my physical and Goodreads TBR list because I have FOMO. I want to read all the books. I cannot read all the books and not all the books are for me. So we're going to be reading all the books on my list but only halfway through, and then we will decide if I want to continue reading it or I will unhaul the book. So I did write down all the first oldest 100 books on my list, put them in little colored genres, put them in little balls, and we're gonna pick our first book. I am in a fantasy and thriller mood, so I'd like to pick 2 books today, so maybe I can have one of them as an audiobook and then have another one as a physical read. So that is my goal. I am also like in the Halloweeny mood, and it's April. Here are the balls. Once again, green is fantasy and blue is thriller, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fantasy and a thriller. Oh, I picked a green and a blue, so let's go ahead and open these two. Oh my god, that rhymed. So let's open the green one. A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Okay, we can totally read this one because I do have the whole trilogy. So here it is. I don't know anything about it except for the fact that this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Love the cover. I can't wait to jump in. I know a few of my friends have read it, so we're going to be starting this one today. Let's go ahead and open our thriller option. Oh god, I can't open it. Jeez. Oh. Beautiful Ugly. Oh my god, I have the physical copy of this book. Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. Okay, let's see if I can get it on audio because I need an audiobook. It's a 4-week hold through my library. I guess we're not going to be getting an audiobook today. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up, I think I'm going to read Beautiful Ugly first because it is a short book and we do have a lot to do today. That's why I really want an audiobook. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick this one up first, and then I'll go ahead and read this book. Ooh, I'm so excited. But first, let's grab our bookmark. I read past my bedtime. This is a bookmark I got recently from my sister-in-law. I'm so excited to use it. A thriller with a map? What? Oh my. Hi guys, it's the next day and I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. So yesterday I actually ended up reading this book right here. Forgot the name of the title. The Van Allen Legacy. This is the 4th book in the Blue Blood series by Melissa de la Cruz. This series came out like back in like 2007, 2008. So I'm currently like rereading it because I have books that recently came out from that series that I want to read. So yeah. So I ended up finishing this one. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Well, it's not great. It's really cringy because of, you know, when it came out, but I still enjoyed it because nostalgia. Then I picked up our book pick, Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. I'm more than halfway through. I have about 115 pages left. And so far I'm really enjoying it. If you guys want to know, this is about a man. He's an author, and he finds out that he made the New York's bestsellers list, and he wants to celebrate, and he's waiting for his wife to come home from her job, and she's on the road driving on the way home for them to celebrate this wonderful news that he received. They are on the phone talking to one another while she's driving home. She's so excited, so happy for him, but then she notices there's a body on the road, so she pulls over her car and decides to check it out. And before he knows it, he never hears from his wife ever again. So either she is dead, is missing, was kidnapped, we do not know. That's literally the first chapter of this book. Like right away it pulled me. I'm so intrigued and I was so interested. The writing is very fast paced, so the story flows really quickly, and honestly our main character reminds me a lot of Stephen King because where he ends up going to Scotland, kind of giving himself like a writing retreat where he's in this like cabin in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere on this island in like Scotland, trying to write his book because he hasn't written anything since his wife's disappearance. And while he's there, he's meeting all these different people who live on this island or near it, and A lot of them are very strange characters, and he starts to slowly unravel a few clues about the cabin he's at, the publishing industry, and his wife missing. And he also keeps seeing a woman dressed in red on the island who looks a lot like his wife. Could it be her? What happened? And you do get chapters. Sorry if you hear like the lawnmower people, my neighbors are getting their grass cut today. But you do get chapters of the wife's point of view before she went missing. So I'm trying to like put it all together. I do have a couple theories, and I don't know if they're right. Usually when I read mysteries, I do kind of get it right at the end, but not in the middle. So I don't know if my theories will be correct, but I want to go ahead and keep on reading, and then I'm hoping to finish this book today. It's like, I really think I could do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and read some more. Wait, what? The way this is unraveling right now, I did find the main character's agent suspicious a little bit. I have goosebumps right now. You guys, I just finished Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, and I'm giving this book 5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, I really liked it. It was very fast paced. The ending, the twists and turns at the very last like 30 pages caught me off guard. Like, I was not expecting this at all. Like, this is so good. Like, it's a really good week. Really good week of reading. But I really enjoyed this so much. I'm not surprised that I enjoyed it because I love Alice Feeney's writing. My favorite book of hers is Daisy Darker. Really love that one. Really love this book, and just that was so good. So next we're gonna be picking up A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Oh, people, if you like Stephanie Garber, then you'd like this book. So I'm guessing it's a YA fantasy. Hopefully I enjoy it. But we're gonna jump right into this one. And I also want to read Keys to the Repository by Melissa Del Cruz. This is book 4.5 of the Blue Blood series. It's very short. It's like less than 178 pages. So I could probably finish this in about 2 hours. Maybe less. Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe an hour, maybe. I don't know. But these are the next two books I'm going to be reading. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this one because I'm in such a great reading mood thanks to Alice Feeney. Hi guys. So I'm in a bit of a fantasy slump. So I decided to put down A Curse So Dark and Lonely because I just can't pick it back up. I am so curious. I'm still going to continue reading it. It's just, I need something else right now. I'm in the mood for something that isn't fantasy, so let's go ahead and pick another book. Hopefully I can get on audio and see if this helps me get back into like the reading zone, because right now I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm so tired. I think you guys can totally see the dark circles underneath my eyes, but I'm just having a really hard time with books lately. But let's go pick the next book. Okay, so you guys saw what book was picked. I got it on audiobook because it was an option, and you guys, I decided to unhaul it. Wasn't awful. I liked how it was fast paced, and I thought some parts were really funny, like the characters and stuff like that. But I just think the mention of penises every single page was just so annoying to me that I just could not finish this book. I could not go through it. Mind you, I DNF'd at 35%. Usually I try to give a book, you know, halfway through before I decide to DNF it. But you guys, my eyes are literally hurting from rolling my eyes. I love the little robot. I love the nurse. I just thought that was such a cute concept. It made me think of Big Hero 6, like the big guy. But I just can't get through the constant mention of the PP. Like, I just... what is happening? And you guys, if you're curious, I still have not picked up A Curse So Dark and Lonely today. It's like I picked it up my last update with you guys, and then I picked up this audiobook, and I'm literally on page 10. What is happening? Like, should I just pick a different book? Like, let's go ahead and pick another book, okay? I would love an audiobook because I have a lot of work and baby and all of that. It'd be great to have an audiobook. Let's try again. Let's try this again, okay? You know, let's go with a pink one because we haven't done a romance in a while, I don't think. Okay, I would love to read this actually. Really, really would, but I don't have it. It's Fangirl Volume 3. It's a manga. I have the first 2, and I don't even think this one is out yet, is it? And we can't really go to the bookstore right now. So I'm gonna pick another one and we'll put this one back. Maybe Another Life. Oh my god. I do want to read this. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. We have it on audio. If you guys don't know, this is a romance, and that's all I know about it. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's my favorite adult romance author. She wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I am so excited. I know she's releasing a new book. I think it's called Atmosphere. I'll put it up here. I really want to read it, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this one. I am so excited. Hopefully it gets me out of my reading slump. It is also a 9-hour audiobook, which I do listen to in double speed, so hopefully we can finish this in like 4 or 5 hours. So it's actually been a while since I picked up the camera. I don't know when was the last time I picked up the camera before today, but I do want to give you guys a bit of a reading update. In the beginning of this vlog, we did pick up A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, and I recently just finished this today. I've been in such a big reading mood since the weekend, and today I've been reading a bunch. Then we went to the park for a nice stroll, and then I just sat down and read the rest of this book, and I finished it. I am giving it 4 out of 5 stars. If you hear my son in the background, he is having some tummy time right now. Yes, but I am giving this book 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know if I gave you guys any information regarding this book, but this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. And it's really interesting actually because it has that Beauty and the Beast concept where she is somewhat of a prisoner for a prince, but there's also a lot going on regarding the kingdom. The kingdom is a bit more involved in this story. There is a enchantress named Lilith, who is just evil, and she's the one that cursed the prince. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to reading the next book in this trilogy because it is a trilogy, and I will be reading it. Yes, so if you like Beauty and the Beast retellings with a twist of like political issues, this is the book for you. Also, we did end up picking up Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is one of her older stories, and this is about a girl named Hannah who is trying to figure out what to do with her life, and she kind of plays she kind of plays different scenarios of what will happen if she picks this guy or this guy, and you kind of read through both scenarios to see what would have happened if she chose this person over this person. Pretty interesting romance. Never read a book like this. I think I've seen movies like this though, but I did really enjoy it and I do recommend it. I do love Taylor's writing, and I do think she has really grown as a writer. These two are done. I did need an audiobook last week and I'm still listening to it, which is The Favorites, and I only have 1 hour left, so that's what I'm going to be doing next for today. It is 2:30 right now, so I'm hoping I can finish it and then also pick up one more book for this reading vlog for you guys, because I am still in such a reading mood. So we have my beautiful little bowl here. We're gonna go ahead and pick a book. I'm not really in the mood for anything specific. I'm fine with anything. Actually, I would love a thriller, so maybe we will pick a thriller. But thrillers are blue, so I'll just grab this random blue ball. What is that? Oh, Before She Disappeared. This is the book that was picked. This is Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner, and I don't know anything about it, but it's a book I have and we're gonna just jump right into it, and this will be the last book I read in this episode. To all those who search so that others may find. So I read the first chapter. So far we're following our main character, Frankie, who isn't a police officer, she's not a detective, she's just someone who loves to find missing people, and she decides to accept a case, and so that's what she's gonna do, and that's what the story is about so far, is her looking for this missing girl named Angelique in Mattapan, Boston. So far the first chapter did give me like Jessica Jones vibes. But Jessica Jones, I guess she was like a private investigator, while this woman doesn't have any sort of license or badge or anything. She just likes to find missing people. Hi guys, it's the next day. I need to get this video up for you guys as soon as possible. Hopefully today or tomorrow. I just did a workout, we cleaned the house a whole bunch, took a shower, got dressed, and I'm gonna just read this book. I did read a whole bunch last night, so I'm on page 100. So we have 280 pages left to go. So I'm gonna binge read this like crazy, then give you guys an update and hopefully a wrap up after these couple clips. I'm in a really good mood, in a really great reading mood, and I've been feeling great physically and mentally the past few days. But then there, you know, it's like a roller coaster ride with me at this point. But I feel good today, feel great, gonna read, enjoying the book so far. I don't know if I talked much about it, but right now she's just trying to question town folk at the moment about the missing girl, Angelique, and she's kind of being like pushed aside or ignored by the town people because it's a very highly populated Black community, and she's like the only white woman who's really stands out and is just not someone they're comfortable talking to or acknowledging really. But she's trying to move past that. She's trying to get friendly with some of the detectives and police officers who were originally on the case just to see what it is they found. She's trying to like talk her way into it. She's a really good talker, and so far the family who lost Angelique, who are experiencing this loss, want her to help because they literally have lost all hope about finding their daughter. So I'm gonna keep on reading this. I'm really enjoying it, and I also didn't know it was part of a series. There's apparently like 4 more books, but you don't have to like read them in any specific order. They're just like detective books pretty much. But okay, enough talking, I'm gonna go and read. Hi guys, it's time for an update because I finally finished the book. That's right, I finished it at 4:30 p.m. so I'm gonna try my hardest to have this edited and up for you guys as soon as possible. So let's do a quick wrap up of the books that I read during this read it or unhaul it episode. And if you hear baby noises, that's just my cute little son next to me playing on his tummy. Okay, so we did start with... Hold up, sorry guys, I honestly, when I was filming the wrap-up, I forgot all about this book, but we did start this whole reading episode with this book, and I did give this book 5 out of 5 stars. You go, Alice Beanie. This book was amazing, and I'm so sorry I forgot it during this wrap-up. With A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kammerer, and I gave that book 4 out of 5 stars. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I really enjoyed it, so I ended up reading it, and I will be continuing the trilogy. And then we picked up In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune, and this is one of the books I ended up unhauling and DNFing during this episode. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't like the constant repeating of genitals. Then we picked up Maybe Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I did read this one. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it. I love all of her romances. Like, she's like the best adult romance writer, honestly, in my opinion. Then we did pick up The Favorites, which wasn't part of this episode, but it is an audiobook that I did read during this episode, and that's by Lane Fargo, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. If you are a fan of Daisy Jones and the Six and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, you will love this book. This is amazing. It's about 2 figure skaters competing in the Olympics and whatnot. Super good, amazing, love it. Love the audiobook as well, really good. And then our last book was Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner, and this was a detective mystery book, and I actually really enjoyed this, guys. Like, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I kind of suspected a couple things, and I thought they were a bit predictable, and I think that's what kind of like dropped the star. Honestly, you know what? This is a 5-star read. We're gonna give this book 5 stars because there's nothing I didn't like about this book. I did think some of the stuff was predictable, but it was also such a fun read. I finished it in a day and a half, and I really enjoyed it. I would recommend this. I am debating if I'm gonna continue the rest of the books, but you know what? Why not? I'll add the second book to my list and see if I end up picking it up someday. Maybe on my Kindle or something. But this was a pretty good episode. I read quite a few books. And let's do a quick update of the numbers. Update my Goodreads that I read that book. 5 stars. Alright, so now let's update the statistics right here. We started off this episode with 57 physical TBR books and 201 books on my Goodreads reading list, want to read list. Now we are at 53 physical TBR books and 203 Goodreads want to read list books. That Goodreads list just keeps moving up. Like, it's just, is it ever going to be in the double digits? I don't know. But this was a really good episode. We got a lot of reading done. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video with a thumbs up, or even a comment of a book emoji would be great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.